Hey everybody, Tough Mommy here, and today I have for you a video of an easy back massage technique. As you can see, I was joined by our dog Ollie and our son Caden bouncing in the background. Um, but we got it done for you, and I hope you like it. So I'm gonna voice over the video, so talk you through it as you watch me perform the technique. So here we go. Okay, so first you're going to start by adding your oil. Again, that's Weleda massage oil. It's great. You're going to rub it together, get it nice and warm. You're going to use about like a dime size amount. A little goes a long way. It's better to have less than more because you can always add a little bit more. You don't want it to feel like you're too slippery, and you also don't want to feel like, your hands can't really move. So just enough that your hands can glide nice. So those strokes right there, I'm just warming up the tissue, warming up his back. Those are called effleurage strokes. If you download my steps, you'll see the word effleurage in there a lot because it's a great stroke just to do really whenever, in between other strokes. So again, that's called effleurage. Flat hands, nice long strokes. As you could see, I was going with the contours of his back. Now I'm working on his upper traps. So I'm just using my thumb kind of from the top of his neck all the way down along that trap and out to his shoulder. Now I'm just using my thumbs. That's called thumb rolling. So I'm just thumb rolling the back of his neck. The big thing I want you to remember is to be gentle with the spine. So do not put pressure on the spine. These are really gentle strokes on the neck. You want to be careful with the neck. Again, just here comes some effleurage again. Remember, you just want to be gentle. Okay, this doesn't need to be deep pressure. You're not a licensed therapist, so you want to be careful, right? So just make sure, like that stroke, I'm just using one hand flat and my other hand's on top to put down a little bit of pressure, but I'm not on the spine. Okay, I'm right next to the spine, going down those erector muscles and up and around. Again, nice smooth strokes. But again, we really want to be careful with that spine. Okay, now I'm going along the rhomboid muscles. These muscles get so tight in our daily life. If you sit at a desk, if you work out, really no matter what you do, these muscles get tight. So again, I'm just using my thumbs and I'm going along those muscles. Okay, so I'm starting from the spine and going out to the edge of the shoulder blade. Okay, but again, I'm not putting any pressure on the spine. So I'm starting right at that spine and going out. So now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going along those erectors all the way down and around. Again, make this nice and smooth. Be confident, okay? The power of touch is so incredible, okay? So, don't worry about really anything other than just trying to make the person feel better, right? And get them into a nice parasympathetic, relaxed state. Okay, so again, I'm going along those rhomboids using my thumbs. You can see how my hands are nice and relaxed, okay? So if my fingers aren't really doing much because my thumbs are doing the work, they're nice and relaxed, okay? And flat and relaxed. So now I'm doing some more effleurage again because I'm about to do another stroke. So now I'm pulling tissue away from the spine. Again, you can't see the spine because my fingers are covering it, but as you can see where my thumbs start, they start right to the side of that spine. And then I'm just using my thumbs to pull tissue away from the spine. This stroke feels amazing. Now I'm heading back because that spot right there was a little tight on him. So you can feel it. You'll be able to feel if something's tight or there's a knot. So I'm going back over and doing that spot again. Okay, now I'm doing that nice two-handed stroke again along the spine. Okay, feels great. Do a few of those. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm starting kind of at the top of the back and I'm going to go all the way down the spine. Okay, again, pulling tissue away from the spine. Just using those thumbs. Again, that was a tight spot for him, so I went back and I'm doing it again. Just give him a little extra. Now, yep, doing that two-handed stroke again. Again, on this, you can do a little bit of deeper pressure. That's why there's two hands. Okay, but just be careful, okay? Put enough pressure that feels comfortable. And again, just this touch alone is just going to make, your client, your friend, whoever you're working on right here, just feel so much better. Again, great stocking stuffer gifts. Make a little coupon for a free massage. You know, give it to your husband, whoever you want. Okay, now I'm using two hands here again, and I'm doing circles and pulling tissue away from the spine. So the palm of my right hand is what's doing the work right here. So I'm using kind of the heel of my hand to pull tissue away, and again, I'm using two hands for just a little bit of pressure. But again, careful with your pressure, careful with that spine. We don't want any pressure on the spine. But as you can see, as I'm doing these circles, you can actually see his skin kind of move, because this is a great stroke that really moves that tissue away from the spine. All the muscles right around the spine get so gummed up during the day. So this feels great. And same with this stroke. So I'm just using each thumb along each side of the spine and going down and then along the top of his hips. That two-handed stroke again, just in between. And now I'm thumb rolling the sacrum, which is just delicious. This stroke feels amazing. Everybody's low back gets tight. Oh, that's me just checking to make sure it's still recording. And now I'm using my thumb to stroke again away from the spine and down the back of that hip. Again, all these low back strokes and kind of top of the hip strokes feel amazing. A lot of you sit at your jobs, or if you commute, you know that low back just gets tight and sore, okay? So here I am just using my thumbs to go along the spine. Again, I like to do a nice transition stroke. So that was my transition stroke to get down to the sacrum. So again, I'm thumb rolling the base of that sacrum again. And then I'm going to do those strokes. See, now I'm using my hand in a different position. This is a different way to do it as well. So I'm just kind of starting, my fingers are over the spine, again, not putting pressure, and then stroking away. Now I'm just going to thumb roll the sacrum again on each side, kind of in alternating strokes and down along those hips. This feels so, so good. People are going to ask you to just do this over and over and over again. And remember, with all these strokes, you can do them as many times as you want, okay? So this back massage took me about 7 minutes, I think. You can make it longer if you want. You can make it shorter, right? But really whatever you want, okay? If they like a certain stroke, repeat it, okay? Now I'm doing the back of the neck again. Again, I just was using my thumbs. Okay, again, I'm doing those trapezius muscles again, just with my thumbs. So I'm kind of repeating some of the strokes from the beginning again. Now I'm going over the shoulder blades just with a flat hand. Just kind of pulling some of that tissue away. Now I'm going to effleurage. I'm going to effleurage to close this up. Okay, and end our treatment here. Okay, again, nice and slow, nice and smooth. I'm kind of going with the contours of his body. Nice flat hands. Good pressure, but nothing too crazy. All right. So again, do, these strokes over and over. You really can make this 30 minutes if you want. You can repeat that whole sequence all over again. Okay, really, do it feels good for, the person you're doing it on. And have some fun with it, okay? So I hope you enjoyed. Easy, quick back massage that you can do at home. Remember, do it with, just a loved one, a friend, and just enjoy. Okay.